got this great question that came in today. Trader writes, I'm an absolute beginner. I have a business and I'm a student. I have lots of big future goals and I don't want to depend on only my business for income. Should I do trading with such limited time? And I thank you for this question. And you take me back to how I got started. Well, when I got started trading, actually go back, say 10 years ago, when I was really starting to ramp up, and not when I just figured out what a stock is, but later on after I made plenty of mistakes and finally started to have success. That was when I was still working full time. I had just graduated with my master's degree, started a family, and now trading. So to answer your question, yes, you absolutely can trade while doing all these other things, but well, what you would want to do is figure out how much time can you dedicate to learning the process. So many people just dive headfirst into the market that they, without really knowing what they're doing, they just take the money that they have, they hear what somebody on YouTube or somewhere else has to say, and then they just follow along and proceed to blow up their account, and they never really, not only that, but they never really gain any real traction because, to your point, you have limited time, you're listening to somebody else, and you don't really know what you're doing. So here's what I suggest for you, and this is what worked for me. Take it slow. Take the time to learn first. Learn from other people. Learn from everything that we're doing here at Mara. Learn from other people that you maybe follow. Learn from the market itself. The market is actually the best teacher. So what I would recommend doing too is taking notes. Take fantastic notes. We actually have a tool called the Trade Tracker. It's in the resources section on Mara. Just click there and download the Trade Tracker. And well, what that's going to give you is the top 20 questions that I ask myself ahead of every single trade. But well, what you'll be able to do with it is to journal your thoughts as you are getting ready to make the trade. So, well, what are you seeing? How much are you risking? What's your thought process behind the trade? Well, it helps you capture everything that you're thinking around the trade, and it's also prompting you with the questions that you should be asking yourself before you actually take anything. So I would start there. Then when you're trying to figure out, well, in what way should I trade? Well, this is where you would want to start to figure out, well, what's my busiest, craziest day like? You said that you're running a business and you're a student. So when are you able to actually execute trades? Or do you have like a set window during the day? Maybe you're somebody that could be like me. Well, when I started, what I was doing was I would do most of my research at night on weekends, and then just place orders during the trading day, and then that would be it. Basically, step away, because everything was set with buy stop limit orders, where if price crosses X, then the order triggers and I enter the trade. Same thing on the sell side. If the stock falls below X, then I cut my loss and I'm out. Well, on the selling side with that stop loss, I'm using just a stop order, where if price crosses below X, then it gets filled with a market order. I just want to exit. And it was using that kind of a strategy where I'm planning at nights and weekends. I come up with the game plan, and I just place the orders, and there's not really anything for me to do during the day. It was that process that generated the returns necessary to where I was able to eventually leave my day job and do this full time. So yes, you can absolutely do it. It's a matter of figuring out well, to your point already, like, well, what your goals are. It sounds like you have a grasp on what your goals are. Then you figure out what kind of trading system and process that you can develop for yourself. Again, you could model what we're doing here at Mara and begin to apply it for yourself and follow what I'm doing. But to really make it your own too, and that's another nugget that I want to give to you as well. Make it your own. Now, I fell into many traps trying to look at different trading books. Like, I've got Bill O'Neill over there on the bookshelf. I've got Stan Weinstein, Mark Minervini, and I was treating those books as cookbooks, and I was just trying to do exactly what they were doing. It gives you a great start, but you need to figure out yourself first and try to figure out how you're going to take what they did and apply it. And that's the part that's the studying. That's the part that you could actually start right now and start to carve out time for yourself each day. If you have half an hour, great. If you have a little bit more, great. Just dedicate time to studying and testing and tracking that stuff. And in fact, we actually did a boot camp on back testing. Go check that out if you haven't seen it yet. And that'll give you a great foundation of how to track trades, how to back test a potential system that you might want to use, and then you'll be in a great position to when you finally are ready to begin executing, to get up and go. And if you don't have a lot of time to study right now, like, give yourself a year. The market's not going anywhere, but trading is a skill that you can continuously build on and have for the rest of your life. So if it takes you a year to learn trading, well, like, a grand scheme of things, like, that's not too long at all, right? Like, you mentioned that you're in school. That how long is school? How long does how much stuff do we learn in school that we'll probably never use at all, right? So all this stuff that you're learning with trading and finances, that's stuff that you'll be able to use for the rest of your life. And if it only takes you, say, a year to learn, then man, like, you are well ahead of the game. So anyway, I hope that was helpful for you. Let me know. Take care. Much love. Peace out.